If you do bench press every week and your chest still isn't growing, you're making a big mistake. Most guys think that the bench press is the best exercise to develop a massive chest, but in reality, it's not that simple. If your chest is still flat despite everything, here's what you need to change to really make it explode. Well, first of all, the first mistake is that the bench press alone is not enough, because most guys, in fact, don't really feel their chest working while they're doing a bench press. Instead, it's more the shoulders and triceps that are primarily working. And ultimately, the chest isn't really activated to its fullest potential. There isn't really a true burning sensation inside the chest muscles. And once again, it's true that I often repeat this, but the mind-muscle connection is really real and super important. So for me, the 3 best exercises for the chest to develop massive chest muscles and really feel them. First is the incline dumbbell press. You really feel a true contraction, a real stretch. Of course, if you perform it correctly once again, then for me, the second exercise is anything that involves convergent pressing with machines. They are really quite effective in the movement's direction, and you truly feel the muscle working in both the stretch and the contraction. And finally, the third exercise would be a pec deck or a fly machine, or simply an inclined fly with low pulleys. And there you also feel a real continuous tension, a contraction throughout the movement. You truly feel the muscle being activated, and the triceps and shoulders in this case are well relaxed. And once again, the important thing is not just to perform the movement itself, but really to focus on the contraction, the muscle tension, and not just to do the movement for the sake of doing it. You really need to feel the exercise, the muscle being worked, and focus on the muscle tension. The second big mistake, in fact, is that you're simply not pushing hard enough, because no matter how well you choose the best possible exercises, if you always have some left. 3 to 4 repetitions in each of your sets, you're not pushing hard enough, and you won't have enough intensity in your workouts to allow for hypertrophy. So you really need to go to the maximum each time, at least to technical failure, not necessarily to muscular failure, but you shouldn't be able to do 1 more repetition with the correct technique. Now, I know very well that most guys will continue to train in the gym and keep pushing heavier, often out of ego or on the bench press, but in the end, their pecs won't necessarily progress more. So if you really want to progress, listen and apply these few tips, and you'll see that in a few weeks, you'll really notice improvements. So remember to subscribe if you want more advice on how to train smartly and, above all, achieve real results.